Yo guys, welcome to the Blue Podcast with me, Tom and Ben. How you doing, mate?
Good, thanks.
Today we're doing our top 10 centre backs, kind of slowly working through the 11. We're going to do our top 10 centre backs today. But before we get into that, we are an ambassador for the new app called LinkMe. It's an app that makes juggling social media accounts easy than ever. Make sure to download the app and make an account with our link down below, and check out our merch, which is also linked down below. That would be greatly appreciated. You know, Mother's Day tomorrow. You know, you buy your mum something from the store. You know.
I've bought my mum some flowers already. So
yeah, no, my mum's flowers have arrived today as well. So
I'm in the good books. Well, I probably jinxed it now. I'll have done something wrong when she gets home or something. So, well, yeah.
We'll see. She at work right now. Right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 centre backs to choose from. We're going to obviously do the same thing as last time, give the stats, that kind of thing, and then give our top 10, pretty much. So to start with, we've got Ledley King. They have Spurs. Didn't win a Premier League. 268 games, 63 clean sheets, 107 goals conceded. Averaged a clean sheet every 4.25 games. Thoughts on Ledley King, mate?
I don't really know much about him, to be honest. I know he was supposed to be like decent or something, or like really promising, and he just got loads of injuries and got hampered by injuries and stuff. And did he have to retire early or something as well?
He only played 268 games, so maybe.
But I mean, I think like I say, I don't know too much about him, and I think, I mean, don't get me wrong, obviously he deserves to be get a mention on the list, but compared to the other ones on in this list, I'm not sure he gets into the top 10 for me anyway. But I mean, like I say, not that he was bad, because I've heard that he was like decent and was promising, but just had so many injuries. But yeah, compared to the other ones on the list, nah.
Fair enough. Next up is Toro. Played for Arsenal, City, and Liverpool. Won 2 Premier Leagues, 353 games with 108 clean sheets, 196 goals conceded, averaged clean sheet every 3.27 games. Better stats already, over a longer period of time and over 3 clubs. Obviously, he didn't win the league with Liverpool, but he did win it with City.
Did he win it with City? Was he in the first?
Unless he was at Arsenal at the time.
No, well, he must have been in the, because he was signed like early on when the owners first came in, so he must have been there for the first title or something, maybe.
Yeah.
And I know he was sick for Arsenal, wasn't he? But he was a bit inconsistent for us. But yeah, no, he was sick for Arsenal, so yeah.
Fair enough. We'll move on to Jamie Carragher. Only played for Liverpool.
Jamie Carragher.
Didn't win a Premier League, which could come into play later on. You never know. Didn't win a Premier League. These are all Premier League stats, by the way. So this is why. It's Premier League top 10 defenders, not English trophies top 10 defenders or anything like that. 508 games, 195 clean sheets, 173 goals conceded. Clean sheet every 2.61 games, which is not bad.
Not bad at all.
That is not bad at all. Didn't he play like a stupid amount of games in a row as well? There was a stat where he just
he's I think he's definitely up there, because I think, I mean, he said it himself that he wasn't like the most talented of players, but he was very effective in what he did. Yeah. But he's obviously that sort of Gerrard era sort of stuff where they never quite did it in the Premier League, but obviously they won the Champions League and won Cups and
Well, yeah, he won 2 FA Cups, 3 League Cups, 2 Community Shields, 2 Super Cups, Champions League. So
I think he won the UEFA Cup as well, Europa League, it's called it as well. So like they won elsewhere, and so yeah, he's obviously a decent player. And
well, he didn't win a Premier League.
No, servant for the club though. But I mean, it's always the thing with it's like I say, it's similar to Gerrard in the sense that obviously he's still mentioned in those Premier League top tens, even though he never won one as well. So
yeah,
difficult one.
Difficult one indeed. Maybe one for debate in the future. Third Liverpool player in a row here. Van Dijk played for Southampton and Liverpool.
Virgil
has won one Premier League. Currently at 189 games with 78 clean sheets, 170 goals conceded, averaging a clean sheet every 2.42 games.
Van Dijk. Yeah. No, I mean he's a more recent one, but I guess the effects that he's had and has had on that Liverpool team is ridiculous. So it's he probably got to be in there, hasn't he? Really,
definitely. Ex-City captain Vincent Kompany. Played for Man City only in the Premier League. Won 4 Premier Leagues, 265 games, 94 clean sheets, 217 goals conceded. Averaged a clean sheet every 2.82 games. Not bad stats.
He's not bad stats, but I think you also have to look at
4 League Cups, the 2 Community Shields, the 2 FA Cups.
Yeah. Obviously, there's that, but also he was like a key player in key moments as well. The Leicester goal, the goal against United, he scored when we won the Premier League the second time in the last match of the season against West Ham. I mean, it's not as sort of like standout because it was kind of quite a routine win that, but like even that, and then just sort of being that mainstay in defence. Obviously, he had injuries later on, but when he did play, he was a key player. And yeah, it's just in those moments he was there. So yeah, fantastic.
Couldn't have said it better, man. Next up, we got Steve Bruce. Only played for United. Won 3 Premier Leagues. Played 148 games, which is actually less than Van Dijk. Which I'm unsure. I'm unsure of this. I'm unsure of Steve Bruce stats, but we'll see. 148 games, 61 clean sheets. No NA for goals conceded because
because he played? Was it played in the first division or something?
Oh, he could have played in the first division. That might be it. Maybe. Averaged a clean sheet every 2.43 games. Obviously, his playing ability is much better than his managerial ability. I'm sure my housemate George, who's a West Brom fan, can tell you that, and every other Newcastle fan. As a player, obviously, he was much better. Obviously, yes, before our time.
I think, I mean, he's not obviously not a great. I think it's a bit unfair to say he's a crap manager, but like, obviously he's not amazing, but like he does a job, you know. Like right. At Newcastle, he did a job in difficult circumstances, and I think it was something like his stats were similar, if not better, than Benitez in his first season. So like, it's a bit harsh, and I know he's like not doing great with West Brom at the moment, is he, or something like? But
I mean, they did just beat Fulham.
Yeah, but they were in a poor run of form when he took over and stuff. And I mean, I'm like I say, I don't really rate him myself, but it's still probably a little bit unfair.
Moving on to his playing ability.
I mean, I don't know a lot about him. I know he scored loads, didn't he, for a centre back?
Maybe, yeah.
Apparently he's got like he just scored like loads of headers and stuff like that. But apart from that, like you say, he's a bit before our time, so I don't really know much about him really. Or I'm not that clued up with his playing.
It's difficult for us in these top 10, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, he's all right. He's all right. Has he got clubs promoted from the Championship before?
I don't know.
But yeah. In terms of his playing career, I'm not sure. I know he's.
We know he's good. He was good. He scored 11 goals apparently.
What in total?
In the Premier League.
Well, he scored well more. I've always
it says his goals conceded as 1, so that's obviously not true.
Yeah, I think he must have played in the first division or something. Because I'll get his stats.
No, because in 148 games, he definitely didn't only concede 1 goal.
No, this. Let me have a look. But yeah, in terms of a manager, he's not. He's not.
He was much better in his playing days.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got Ricardo Cavallio, one of 2 Chelsea players in this list. Played for Chelsea, won 3 Premier Leagues, played 135 games, 63 clean sheets, 63 goals conceded, which is baffling. And then had a clean sheet every 2.14 games. But the thing is, he pretty much, when he conceded 1 goal pretty much, according to his stats.
Who's that again?
Carvalho.
Right. I think there's some missing data.
135 games with 63 clean sheets, 63 goals conceded.
Yeah, missing data there. Yeah, I've just got Steve Bruce's stats up. He did play in the first division for a bit. And his stats, it says on Wikipedia anyway, in total, not just Premier League, was 414 games, 51 goals for a centre back. And then just in the league, it's 309 games. Well, yeah, including First Division and Premier League, 309 games, 36 goals. So it's not bad for a centre back.
It's not bad at all.
But I know from what I've heard that he was like one of those ones who's big daft and he just got up for an header and stuff. So. Well, I mean, it's not like it's obviously not all of those. Premier League, so it's kind of a bit. This Premier League is a bit difficult.
It is a bit difficult.
And who's the other one? Carvalho.
The Carvalho, yeah. And then up next we got Nemanja Vidic, who played for United, won 5 Premier Leagues, played 211 games, 95 clean sheets, 133 goals conceded. Had a clean sheet every 2.22 games. He was a horrible player.
Yeah, he was. I mean, he was obviously what he did really well, but he was a dirty player. But that was his game, and like it worked, and he was really good at it. And he was. Won him loads of things with him as centre back. So can't really say anything. Right, Carvalho.
Huh?
It says he didn't play that many.
Yeah, he played 135.
Yeah, 135 games, 7 goals. 210 games, 11 goals in total in all competitions. Didn't realise he didn't play that much.
Yeah, he was only there for a few seasons.
Yeah.
Still won 3 Premier Leagues though.
Yes. Yeah.
Anyway, back to business. Nemanja Vidic, in with Rio, was obviously a very lucrative partnership for United. They haven't been able to replace that, I think, since.
No.
Like, not even come close to it either.
Yeah. I mean, it's obviously difficult, but yeah, they've not come close to getting a centre back of that caliber.
Yeah.
Or a centre back partnership of that caliber, anyway.
I remember back in the day when I was playing the FIFA career mode, like player career mode, and then Vidic, I was playing for Chelsea as a striker. Vidic snapped my leg, and I was out for 6 months, which was for a player career pretty boring.
Realistic for Vidic, though.
Yes, very realistic of Vidic. He was a dirty bastard. Speaking of dirty bastards, Tony Adams, Arsenal, Prem won twice, 255 games, 115 clean sheets, averaged a clean sheet every 2.21 games. So that's not bad. He played more games than Vidic and had a clean sheet, had an average clean sheet more as well.
Yeah, but I mean, before our time again a little bit.
Yeah.
But I always say, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying he was obviously part of the 96
year. Yeah. No, I always, hear that he was like a really good leader and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He was like really good in the dressing room and stuff, but like I say, I don't know much about him in terms of like actual playing before our time, really.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's not. This is difficult to do when you don't know anyone particularly. Older people involved and that actually were around.
Yeah.
Next up, Sol Campbell played for Spurs, Arsenal, and Portsmouth. Won 2 Premier Leagues, 503 games, 154 clean sheets, averaged a clean sheet every 3.27 games. Obviously, in North London, he is questioned. He is frowned upon by Arsenal because he went from Arsenal to Spurs, didn't he?
Other way around, I think.
Around.
Oh no, was it that way around?
I know he's won with Arsenal.
Yeah, I think it was from Tottenham to Arsenal.
Look it up quickly.
Well,
yeah, he was at Spurs first.
Yeah.
1992 made his Spurs debut.
Yeah.
Arsenal hero Sol Campbell dubbed Judas C-word in X-rated spat with Tottenham fan. Sol Campbell was involved in an ugly spat with a Tottenham fan in Rome ahead of England's Euro 2020 quarterfinal against Ukraine.
Yeah, it's again a bit before our time, but I know about the controversy of him moving from Spurs to Arsenal. And I know he's supposed to be another one who's like a good leader and sort of good in the dressing room and stuff. And like I always remember like that never ending slide tackle on YouTube where he just carries on forever. But that's the extent of like me seeing like clips of him play. But yeah.
Fair enough. Well, next up we have Rio Ferdinand, played for United, West Ham, and Leeds. Won 6 Premier Leagues, which is the highest on this list. 504 games, 189 clean sheets. Not applicable for goals conceded. Averaged a clean sheet every 2.67 games. He obviously was very, very good in his time. Fell off a bit as he got older, but that's pretty much the same with every single one of these centre backs. Obviously, part of a very, very strong United team that won a lot of trophies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I hated him as a kid.
Yeah.
I'm unsure if you were the same. But because you're a Manchester City fan, so you might not have liked him as a kid as well.
Oh, right. I wasn't sure what you said. Yeah, no, obviously. Well, I wasn't keen on any. I'm not keen on any United players ever, anytime, ever. But like, obviously, you know if a player is good or not. But like you say, I always remember, like you say, he tailed off near the end of his career. And I always remember when Bale was like in that. During that season at Tottenham, where he was incredible, just absolutely burning past Ferdinand, and Ferdinand looking like he was running through a treacle and that, and just couldn't keep up with Bale. It was fantastic.
Yes, same with Mika Richards as well.
Yeah,
He would talk about Bale and how he just rinsed every time he played. Because, yeah, I mean, Bale back in. I mean, speaking of Bale, do you see his goals for Wales?
yeah. Well, I watched it at the pub with one of my friends. Cracking goals.
Yeah, we had it on for Daff as well. That free kick was
Top. He's a top player. He's a quality player. I don't get why Madrid's fans and the Spanish media don't like him so much, because like his stats are really good. Won so much with them. He's done so much for them, and they still like can't stand him for some reason. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't know.
It's Wales pub, Wales Golf Madrid.
Yeah. And I mean, I guess there is a bit of that he's never properly learned the language, and like he's made it very public that his priorities is Wales later in his career and stuff like that. But like, I think it's just, I don't know, it's a little bit unfair, really. I think, but also Italy getting knocked out.
Yep.
Yes. But all right, here we go. Yeah, I mean, obviously, it would have been. I'm not overly fussed, because obviously, I still can follow England, for sport England, and that. Obviously, it would have been nice for them to be the World Cup. But I did say this was my first thing that I said to my friend. I said, this is before they got knocked out. I said to my friend, if you had told England fans last year before the final, you'll win the Euros, but you'll have to go to World Cup playoff, would you take it?
Yes.
Right. And then I was like, I don't know if England fans would take this. You get told you'll win the Euros, but you won't be at the World Cup. Would you take it?
Yes.
It's still a trophy.
Yeah.
So I'd like this. I mean, obviously, it's like we're Italy, but they've still got that trophy.
Yeah.
So it's one of those ones. Yeah, I said to my mate, oh, would you take it? He was like, oh, no, I would like to be at the World Cup. I was like, what if you think about it? It's a trophy. He's like, oh, yeah, well, maybe. This is before they got knocked out, so obviously it was like, you have to play a playoff. He was like, yeah, maybe, like, we'll still be on the high of that trophy at the moment. So, and it's like, a rare thing, And I said the same thing to Kieran, and he was like, yeah, I'd take the trophy every day of the week. So, yeah, it's one of them ones, isn't it? Really, like, yes, obviously, but from an England fan perspective, it's like, well, there you go, like a bit of justice, I guess, in a way for like some of the decisions and that. But at the same time, they still won a final.
Yeah.
So it's like it's not really justice anyway. But yeah, obviously it's a shame, because it would have been nice to see that World Cup, and now it's going to be 2 World Cups in a row that they're not going to be there, which is disappointing. But
yeah, well, the last time that they were in a World Cup, Zidane headbutted someone.
Yeah, well, in a World Cup knockout game, yeah.
Well, yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
But should we get back to the topic after that little national sidetrack?
Yeah.
Last person on the list is John Terry, Chelsea legends. Won 5 Premier Leagues, 492 games, 214 clean sheets, averaged a clean sheet every 2.3 games. Hell of a player, Captain Neela legend.
Bit also questionable off the pitch.
Yeah, very questionable off the pitch. I won't lie. Very questionable off the pitch, actually. Obviously, shagging Wayne Bridges' wife whilst he's a Chelsea and England teammate of him.
Yeah,
which is not ideal, particularly.
Yeah, I always remember when he came to City, Wayne Bridge, and there was that game. I think we won 4-2. but they went in the handshakes. Was it Wayne Bridge went past Terry? He wouldn't shake his hand, would he? In that?
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, and the odd racist remark as well.
Yeah.
I have my list in order.
In order?
I have it in order now.
You've caught me off guard, or well, not off guard. You caught me cold. I thought I've got my 10 players, but I'm not going in order.
I put them in an order now. Also, let us know if you guys agree or disagree with our list down in the comments below. We'd be very interesting to see if anyone is the same or completely different. Never know. It could be completely different.
Right.
All right. So in 10th, I have Steve Bruce. Who do you have?
Who was it? In 10th, I had Toro.
Toro. All right. 9th, I had Jamie Carragher.
Yeah, same.
8th, Van Dijk.
Ooh, no, I went Sol Campbell 8th.
I had Sol Campbell 7th.
Okay.
Who do you have 7th?
Carragher.
Carragher.
Yeah. Just
Who did Carragher 9th?
I had Carragher 9.
Who do you have 9th?
Who did I have 9? I've forgotten.
Why do you not have it written down?
I've got it. I've like got it sort of in my head, but I'm just looking at your things.
I see. Okay. I think. So I had Steve Bruce 10th. You had
Toro.
Then 9th, you said Carragher. I said Carragher. You said.
Oh no, did I? I thought I said the same, didn't I?
Yeah, Carragher. So
yeah.
8th, I had Van Dijk. You had Sol Campbell.
Yeah. 7th.
7th, I had Sol Campbell.
Then I would have the opposite, Van Dijk. So.
Okay. 6th, Tony Adams.
Who was it? Yeah, Cavallio 6th.
Okay. I had Company 5th.
No.
Where do you have him?
A bit further up than that.
No, I said, where do you have him 5th?
Oh, right. I thought you said, where do I have thingy? 5th, I have. Let me look. I'll have Tony Adams. Have I said that yet?
Nope.
Yeah, Tony Adams.
In 4th, I had Carvalho.
Okay. 4th. Oh. Do I have Ferdinand or Terry higher? Ooh. Ferdinand 4th.
Ferdinand 4th.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. I had 3rd, Vidic.
3rd, Terry.
You put Terry 3rd?
Yeah.
Are you mad?
Vidic and company.
Vidic and company first. Like company first, Vidic second.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Big Nemanja.
You think Vidic was better than Rio? And John Terry, the guy with the best stats as a defender in the Premier League by a country mile.
I think in terms of what Vidic, in terms of the fear factor and stuff that he brought to the team, That's what I was thinking of. But I mean, obviously Terry was quality, but he was always just kind of there.
What do you mean?
But like I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, like he was just sort of like he obviously was good, but I don't think if you go into a match, you won't be going, oh, like I'm gonna get taken out by John Terry. Like
No, you just. Oh, I'm not going to get past John Terry.
yeah, but if you're coming up against Vidic, you're like, I'm gonna get destroyed here. You know.
That's not necessarily a good thing.
What do you mean?
Well, it's not okay. It's a good thing, but I'm saying like, yeah, he might, but he can't take you out every time. Whereas John Terry literally didn't let anyone past him, and his football brain was impeccable.
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't say that it was never done. Like,
Like his understanding of the game was amazing, which is why he's got such good stats.
yeah.
Like he's got the most clean sheets out of everyone on here.
Yeah. I mean, I can back Terry in second and Vidic third. But companies,
I can't back the fact you put Company first instead of John Terry.
companies a goat, man.
Now, who would you have first?
Obviously, you're going to say Terry.
Centre backs of all time: John Terry or Vincent Company. Wow.
That's a tough one. Jan Vertonghen.
He didn't
Top
make
viral.
He was better than Carragher. If we had won a title, he would have been top 10.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, if he'd won a title, he'd be top 10.
Jan Vertonghen was a better player than Jamie Carragher. He just didn't win anything.
Yeah, fair enough. But you still haven't answered my question.
Terry.
Said Terry.
No.
We got to decide like the blue podcast list now. In 10th, I had Steve Bruce. You had Colo. I mean, is there a bit of favoritism in there from you
What do you mean?
with Colo?
No, just
No?
yeah,
Like,
he was unreal at Arsenal. He wasn't good for us.
But Steve Bruce won 3 Premier Leagues.
I've got Vidic and Ferdinand in the top 5
Yeah.
United players.
Oh, you just don't like how many United players you have in there?
No. No, just yeah, no. I just thought no, I'd put in Colo, not Steve Bruce, because Steve Bruce was more in the first division, wasn't he? In that, so
Okay, I can back Colo as 10th.
Dad, Vincent Company or John Terry? There we go.
But he's a City fan.
Company by a mile. That's just think of the goals.
I've said John Terry, so
No. Think of the goals. Think of the key. Leicester United. That John Terry would never score a goal like that. John Terry would never score a goal like that.
Yeah, he would.
Nah. Name it.
I was back heel at Stamford Bridge to make it 3-3 versus Everton. Scored in finals. I can't remember which ones, but he scored in finals. Anyway,
Company actually, I think.
8th, I had Van Dijk. You had Sol Campbell, and then 7th, I had Sol Campbell. You had Van Dijk. I would just say put Sol Campbell in 7th purely on the fact that Van Dijk's not finished yet.
All right.
And Sol Campbell's got 2 more Premier Leagues.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
6th, I had Tony Adams. You had Carvalho.
Mm-hmm.
Then you put Tony Adams 5th. I put Carragher 4th. So by law of averages, that would put Tony Adams 6th, Cavallio 5th.
Yeah.
Cavallio 5th. Then we had, I had Rio 2nd, you had Rio 4th. So put him in 3rd. Who would be 4th?
Vidic.
So Don Terry, Company, Vidic, Rio.
Company, Terry.
No, because we've had an outside source say.
No, it's not enough of a data pool.
It is. That's 3 people.
It's English bias going on here.
He's Welsh.
Yeah, but it's UK bias going on here.
He's Welsh.
UK bias.
So 4th, Rio. 3rd, which I put was Vidic. 2nd, Company. 1st, John Terry. So I'll read out the list. In 10th, Conor, Toro. 9th, Jamie Carragher. 8th, Van Dijk. 7th, Sol Campbell. 6th, Tony Adams. 5th, Ricardo Cavallio. 4th, Rio Ferdinand. 3rd, Nemanja Vidic. 2nd, Vincent Kompany. And 1st, John Terry is our Premier League top 10 centre-backs. If you agree or not, let us know in the comments. Subscribe if you're new around here. If you enjoyed the video, do leave a like. Is there anything else you want to say, Ben?
No.
All good.
Can't believe Vincent Kompany wasn't top, but yeah.
Well, you can blame Daff. Here you go.